watching the Halloween Kills final trailer that was released a week or two ago, I believe. I have seen the original trailer they released for this film, and I loved it. I was super pumped. So Halloween has always been one of my favorite films, honestly, of the slasher genre. I've loved movies in general since I was a kid. They were kind of escape for me through some really tough times as a child. And so I've watched plenty of them. I remember watching, Terminator. I think one was like even the Pee Wee Herman film, Power Rangers. They have a movie. There's a show. I watched both. And then Halloween. And Halloween was definitely one of the ones that stuck out compared to some of the other kind of like Friday the 13th and stuff to me. I remember, Michael Myers, The Shape. And when I was a young kid, I think the first time I watched that one must have been 7, maybe 8. And I finished trick-or-treating, and my pops was with me. And I remember, he had fallen asleep. It was dark, and the movie was going. And I was just eating my candy. I was like glued to the screen watching it. And I remember Lori has just ran out of the Wallace household, running across the street back to where she was originally, babysitting. And she's just yelling, "Oh, help me, help me." All these people, one person turned off their porch light. She gets to her home and only to find out she doesn't have the keys. And the camera turns and you see Michael Myers, The Shape, walking across. He's coming around the back. He's down the lawn. Now he's crossing the street. He's got his knife. And it's like the same pace. He's just coming. And eventually she gets in the house. But that stuck with you. And especially as a kid, I was just like, the silence, the eeriness, it was cool. But at the same time, it was a little scary as a kid. But it was awesome. And it just sounds really weird to say out loud. But so overall, I've always enjoyed the Halloween series. I think Carpenter's a fantastic director, in my opinion. I've pretty much loved every single film he's done. Some more than others. But in the Halloween series, I've loved most of the sequels that have come out. I think it's kind of made some very cool timelines, the Thorn timeline, etc. However, I can't say I enjoy them all the same. And I'm talking about you, Resurrection. So I was really excited when they announced 2018's Halloween. I was kind of iffy at the back of my mind at the same time because of, how sequels are in general. I usually find sequels, a lot of them just don't live up to the original film that they're following, or that there's something not followed in the storyline that we find it changed in the sequel or something like that. Plus the other movies that came out, the most recent ones I think at the time were Rob Zombie's iteration of Halloween, and he did a Halloween 1 and 2 remake essentially. So Rob Zombie's films, the Halloween ones, I don't hate them, I don't love them, but I thought the first one, for instance, was an okay addition into the Halloween franchise. I think Michael Myers in that film was pretty cool. Just the size of him. He was like a tank. I would want to run into him. Well, I don't think I'd want to run into any Michael Myers, to be honest. But, and the second one, I didn't really get into that one. And I'll go more in depth with those two films later. I plan on doing, additional videos on this channel, and some of them will be about movies, including stuff like the Halloween franchise. So I can go deeper into that. But back to Halloween 2018. I think one of the things that really made me excited was Carpenter was working on it again. We had Jamie Lee Curtis. So I was excited. And then finally watching it, I loved it. I honestly thought it was a great return to Michael Myers. It was cool seeing Haddonfield again. It was awesome seeing Jamie Lee Curtis back in this role. She really threw her acting into it. I could tell that she enjoyed playing Laurie Strode again, I think. And it was awesome seeing the whole thing. And when it was done, I was like, I need more. What's the next chapter? Is there something else? We need more. And, lo and behold, I find out that there's a new one coming out. And in fact, there's going to be a little another trilogy they're making. Halloween Kills and then Halloween Ends. So that's pretty neat in my book. So I am pumped for those, and I think we're going to move on and we'll check out this Halloween Kills final trailer. And grab your drinks or whatever you're doing, and let's check it out and see how it goes.
What are you guys doing out here?
It's Halloween. We've been trick-or-treating.
Are you alone?
There's a creepy man in a white mask.
Where?
And he keeps like trying to play hide and seek with us.
Where did you see him? Look!
Oh, there he is.
Run! Go home now!
Unlock the door!
So, okay, a couple of things I just noticed right now. If we go back a little bit, let's see. So, first off, the couple in the back, like the doctor and what looks to be, the nurse and the doctor, they, I believe, are the couple from the 2018 film. She was getting the passenger seat, and then he was running up the steps of the house saying, he's looking for a stethoscope, and then he found it in his pocket. I think that's like 98% positive. So as for this lady, I'm almost positive she's the nurse from the first film, the OG, where she was driving Dr. Loomis up to the asylum to pick up Michael, I guess, for a court trial. But this is definitely her. I'm almost positive. But also what's cool is seeing him in the rear view, like jump up. That's kind of reminiscent of the first film because you kind of see him in the second for the brake lights and he gets on top. So already getting some vibes, kind of pointing back to the original film. So that's cool. Let's... Child locks. It's the worst. Okay, off the bat. Again. So I noticed in the first film there was like this, you saw a glimpse of the Halloween 3 costume masks that they showed. Season of the Witch. There was a skeleton, a witch, and a pumpkin. This looks to be the skeleton one. So kind of another throwback. Looks like it's to be Halloween 3 this time. And pause it again. I know. What are you doing, Sturmbandit? The hand hitting the glass, the passenger side where the nurse was. Also, I think kind of a throwback to the first one because it's exactly what happened in the first one. The nurse had backed herself against the passenger door. You saw the hand, and it just cracked the glass. So definitely kind of a throwback, I think, from Blumhouse to the original Halloween.
We killed Michael.
My grandmother set the fire.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Michael Myers is alive.
Man.
Couldn't have survived that fire.
Can you imagine for a second being a first responder and seeing that, though? I just imagine, like, being the fireman or the cop who pulled up at this scene. And, I'm presuming they know one or two of their buddies went in there to do, whatever. And now you got this dude who's just, I swear to God, he looks like a tank with one of your tools. I guess it's called the garrote. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not saying 100% that I know how you pronounce it, but just stand there with this item at the door of a burning house. You're trying to get all your hoses out, get ready to put this out, and there's this dude who just walks out, looks like this. I don't know. I might be running the other way. I just... Oh, that's probably why.
40 years ago, the boogeyman came for us. We are the survivors.
Yep, it was her, Lindsay Wallace. Yep.
Glory, what do we do?
We fight.
Mom.
So I guess the chick, the one we saw in the beginning at the
40 years ago,
yelling at the kids
came for us.
was Lindsay Wallace, the one who's across the street. So she's a new character coming back. That was kind of cool. I think it's actually really neat, in my opinion. And then, of course, there we go. The nurse is, in fact, the lady who's in the passenger seat of the car.
of Michael Myers.
Glory.
I'm guessing this is probably. He doesn't look like Tommy. He's probably some other kid, maybe one of the bullies. I'm not sure, but someone else who's also in the older film, I'm presuming. So that's cool.
What do we do?
We fight.
Mom,
Our family will kill him.
we're gonna hunt him down and we're gonna put an end to this. He is not gonna stop killing until we stop him.
If you track Michael's victims,
Yeah, there's the
that's
Halloween
a
3
straight
masks.
line to Michael's childhood home.
Someone's in our house.
He's coming for me, but I'm coming for him.
You wanna kill someone? Take me! Michael!
Yeah, if we go back to that scene real quick, actually.
You wanna kill someone? Take me!
The scene in front of his home. So, right away I noticed this is definitely an older, probably a flashback of some kind, because there's Loomis, obviously. And if you've seen the 2018, Loomis is not there. And plus, Donald Pleasance actually passed away. So, this has to be a flashback, I'm thinking, also because of the Strode for sale sign, the older squad cars. So this is probably going to be a flashback of some kind. So that's kind of cool. This is the old Myers house.
I want to take his mask off and see the life leave his eyes.
Wow. That was, woo. So that was the Halloween Kills trailer. Wow. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'm super pumped. I think we have a good entry in the Halloween franchise in our hands. So I will definitely be seeing that Friday. Comes up the 15th. So 5 days from now. Honestly, I'm pretty psyched. I'm looking forward to it. So I thought there were some really cool little Easter eggs shown inside the trailer, to be honest with you. I thought the Halloween 3 masks were cool. It's really neat seeing some of these characters, such as Lindsay Wallace, making their way back in the film. The nurse as well. So I think that's going to be an interesting take. The town all finding Michael Myers to try to kill him. That's going to be interesting. I wonder we'll probably get some cool little scenes out of that with him. Maybe finding some of these posse groups. I noticed in one scene it looks like Laurie's granddaughter takes a whack at him with that shotgun. So I'm pretty pumped for this film. We'll see how everything plays out. I think it's definitely going to be a good entry into the franchise. So, I'm looking forward to it. I hope everyone else is looking forward to it, and they all have a good time. But yeah, that was the Halloween Kills final trailer reaction that I had. And I hope you guys have a great time watching that film and a good rest of your week.